So that's a bakery, boulangerie. And this one, yeah, when you see this sign, it's Best Baguette in Paris in 2013. And you see there's quite a few in Paris, in Montmartre actually. The Best Baguette is something you have every year. And when you see the sign Best Baguette, it's really good because it's not just a competition. We have prizes for everything in France. Everybody has won a prize for something. So, and everybody's the president of something. But the Best Baguette, the one who wins that, gets to provide the bread for the Élysée, so for the president, for 1 year. So if you see this sign in different places, go and treat yourself to some because it's really worth it. We were talking about Amélie, and just behind me, over there, the second place, or one of the most famous places for the movie, is a grocery store. And that was also a real grocery store, founded in 1956, and it's still a grocery store. And now they sell a lot of postcards and posters and stuff from Amélie because they are businessmen. but the very first time I came here, like I passed it many times without knowing it was here because it's not on the main street. And one guy showed me the place, and then I took a group of couchsurfers for the first time here. And then she said, "Oh, look, this is a grocery store." And they went, "Wow!" And really, how? And I was the same because just an actor from the movie just went out of the grocery store at that time. If you're not French, probably don't know her. But this is a house where Dalida lives. She lived here like for 25 years. And for French people, like, I'm not a fan, but it's impossible not to know her. She's like the French Madonna. She was like a gay icon. She was very popular, very important. She was also a bit like Marilyn Monroe. She had a very tragic life. Like her husband committed suicide, her son committed suicide, she committed suicide. Not exactly, but more or less this sort of thing. She was very popular, very beautiful, very famous, and miserable, and died relatively young, and in her 50s, not that old, not that young, but so she's pretty famous here. You probably all know the word bistrot. Okay, a bistro is typical French cafe or bar, so it's a very, very French word, but it's not. Actually, when the Russians came to Paris after defeating Napoleon, Russian soldiers, they wanted to drink. Russians like to drink, soldiers like to drink, so Russian soldiers love to drink. But they didn't have much time, so they went to the little bar and say, quick, we need a drink, quick. And quick in Russian is bistro. So they were just saying bistro, and it became a very, very French word, but it's a Russian word originally.